Hi everybody, welcome back to part 2 of switching Chillicothe, my N-scale switching layout. When we left off yesterday, we had switched the trailing point switches. Now we're going to have to switch the facing point, which means I have to run around. First thing I'm going to do after I run around the train is I'm going to clean everything off of this spur right here, General Chemical. I've got the L&N boxcar, and I've got 2 cars of General Chemical. I have to pull those and replace those with the cars in my train, which I already have in the correct order. So it should be a fairly simple move. So let's go ahead and run around the train. Okay, so I got to uncouple. There we go. We'll be blocking Douglas Avenue for a few minutes here. So after we couple onto the train, we're going to have to push forward to clear the turnout. Then we can line the turnout and pull the train the other way so we can get to the General Chemical spur. Pause for a minute to let the traffic clear on Douglas Avenue. Okay, we've got a good coupling, so we're going to pull everything out. Oh, I thought I was coupled to that General Chemical covered hopper, but I guess not. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll it up there and couple it. Again, I thought I was. Alright, here we go. So this is the first time I've actually done JMRI since March 6th. Alright, now we're going to shove the 3 cars that we picked up west. Get them out of the way. I'll move the camera after this shot, give you a little bit different angle. And we're going to push them down past the crossover. I learned my lesson about fouling crossovers. Alright, that'll probably be good. And move the camera for you. And we need to pull back east to access the turnout again. My brother-in-law, who's a cat lover and likes trains too, asked me why I didn't have any cats on the layout. So I actually put a cat here by the yard office. There's also one on the porch of this house too, if you can see it. And there's a dog in the backyard. Make sure the tank car is lined up with the unloading hoses here. That'll work. Now we just need to uncouple, pull forward slowly to spot the Rock Island car at the team track. So we actually only have one car left to switch, which is this B&O box car. So it's actually on the other track. And I'm going to have to take a break for a second. I'll show you what just happened. Never had this happen before. I use the Rick's tools. It broke. I've never had that happen before, so I'm going to have to figure out some way to uncouple everything. So give me a break for a second. Okay, I'm back. Actually, I lied a little bit. This is my backup one, and it broke too, but it broke because I was doing something stupid with it. It didn't break just uncoupling. So, but anyhow, I'm ready to go now. So I'm going to throw the turnout. I'm going to go back across to Douglas Avenue, cross over to the other track. I'll go ahead and line the turnouts now. Alright, I think it's been a good time to move the camera so you can see what's going on. Okay, I've uncoupled from the B&O boxcar. Reason why is all I have to do is spot it, but I have to spot it at spot 2 inside ITT Grinnell. So it means I have to pull the P&W boxcar from Miller Distribution, pull the Illinois Central Gulf boxcar from inside ITT Grinnell, couple them onto the B&O boxcar, and then I can shove them all back into place in the right order. So let's go ahead and get started. And then we'll just have to put the train back together and head back to the yard. I'm probably jinxing myself, but doesn't have sound. But if you want a smooth, trouble-free operating session, you can't beat a Kato locomotive. I'm sure it will stall and derail here in just a second. So far, it has been perfect. Right, nice coupling there. Now we have to open the gates. Okay. I've already got the door open. ITT Grinnell. We just have to back in slowly to get the car. Don't know if I got it. We'll find out in just a second. Nope. Since I'm doing this live time for the most part, I'll go ahead and show you how I can take the roof off. And I can just go ahead and couple it. Put it back on. Oh, I didn't couple it. Yeah, and I'll just show you my... There we go. Not everything is perfect all the time. Since I don't use magnetic uncouplers, I had to make the roof removable to be able to spot cars in there. And that's really what those big vents are on top, exhaust fans. Real building doesn't have those, but I needed something to grab the roof with. Besides that, the real building, it's pretty much a dead ringer. So what I'll do here, and sometimes I do this if I have two cars, I'll just stop right before the building, uncouple, then I'll just use the coupler tool to push them in rather than taking the roof off again. If I only have one car, sometimes I don't do that, especially if it's in spot 2. There we go, and I can just do that. Oh. Need to pull forward, respot this car, shut the gates and lock them. Which I don't do the locks thing, I just pretend I'm locking them. So we'll shut the gates. Brakeman will come up, uncouple. Alright, so I have 5 cars I'm taking back to the yard. I've got 3 here and I got 2 at the other end, so I'm going to have to run around these 2, so I'm going to go back. We'll keep going forward and pick those up so I can run around them. Let me swivel the camera around so you can see that. You can see the southern boxcar. There's a gondola. Oh, I left that truck sitting there. That shouldn't be there. I was trying to adjust the height of my viaduct. I'd rather have it be lower so you can't see the opening as much. Sorry about that. I was doing that last night. All right. Did we make the coupling? Yes, we did. So let's I'm going to go ahead and run around, put these cars on this track so I can just couple them all together after I run around. And we'll spot him right there, just shy of the crossing. I'm fighting wires right here. There, we got it. All right. I'm going to run around them. Let me change the camera angle for you so you can see a little bit better. I don't think you can see a whole lot right now. Well, we forgot to throw the turnout up here, so we'll have to stop for a second. Let the brakeman calm down and get that. Now we can go ahead. This section of track right here, my SD35 with sound, just stalls and stalls and stalls. You can see this engine with 2 less axles to pick up from. It has no problem crawling through it. So, frustrating. It's really the only section of track the SD35 does that on. I can't troubleshoot it, can't figure out why. This engine does fine. All right, let's check, see if we got it. Yep. Okay. I'll push back across Douglas Avenue. When we get up here, we're going to have to throw the turnout though, because we didn't do that. So let's stop right about there. Through that. Check the coupling. Looks like we've got it. Okay, so now we're just going to head back to the yard. We're going to go ahead and run through the crossover to be on the eastbound main back to the yard. You can see with the viaduct so tall, you can see the entrance to my staging yard. So what I need to do is I need to cut those posts off and slide it down in there a little bit. I was messing with it last night and forgot that I'd moved that truck. All right, we're heading back to staging. Everybody stay safe.